All right,
And
I've started a new recording now that Pink is headed out. Didn't want to start a recording and then Pink just immediately leave.
yeah, actually, that would be kind of awkward. Minecraft with Mike and Pink, but Pink's leaving right now.
Yeah, only the first minute.
All right, so you're over there still, right? Are you by your house?
I've come back home, replanted my bed, slept. Well, not slept, but reset my spawn point. I am now harvesting my sugar reeds to
I see you.
Yeah, make some paper so I can get this map room really a rolling.
What direction from here would I be going to get to on foot? That is, what direction would I be going to get to the cave that we've been in?
Follow me under the bridge.
My geolocating is a little bit screwy here. I keep going in circles.
Okay, I should probably build a dock actually for this boat.
Oh, I thought you kind of did. You had sort of a little dock.
No, I never
Not really
did.
a dock, I guess.
Pink built a dock, but I never did. So
I just figured that's kind of what this was.
Go in that direction and don't take my boat.
Over here, this direction.
Yeah, keep to the coast. Keep to the coast and you'll eventually wrap around.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, back here I'm going to see. I got a good couple projects to get to work on now that I've got that haul and now that I have decent water access and I know that water access is that good.
Wait, say that again. Water access? What are you talking about with the water access?
That the water access is that good that it's so worthwhile to go to the...
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, we learned an important lesson there.
Hang on, just a moment. Let me pause this recording real quick on my end. You're going to see a lag for a little bit while I pause the recording.
No, that's all right. Excuse me.
While I was out getting the cat and feeding her, I went to the bathroom real quick, and I noticed that we've got hand soap on this thing, that it says lemongrass and basil, but at first I thought it said lemongrass and Brazil. I was thinking,
it smells like Brazil.
What is the scent of Brazil? Like, it's the scent of, yes, cocaine, the rainforest, and chicks with great asses.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Lots of flip-flops.
Yeah?
Lots of people getting, shanked, right there in public streets.
Cities built up a hill.
Which is kind of cool, actually. I like that sort of architecture. I feel like it'd be, I don't think I'd feel safe living in a spot like that, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, I really do, but I mean, again, I've seen lots and lots and lots of videos of people, legitimately being killed. And the vast majority of them are Brazil and Thailand. I mean, we're talking 75%.
Thailand is one of the toppity-tippity top of human trafficking.
Yeah, you've said that. I definitely believe it. Based on what else I've seen, it goes part and parcel with all the violence I've borne witness to.
Yeah, it's oh boy.
Makes me wonder what the nice places are. And I mean, because every country, of course, has its nice areas, but I don't. It's just weird to me that with the trafficking and with all the violence, it strikes me as strange that there's tourist areas there. There's areas where people go to have a nice time.
There's some countries where the nicest area is the place the government forgot about. I guarantee you the nicest spot in North Korea is a spot the government is not aware of.
Yeah, that's probably true, actually.
It is a fucking dozen farming families who have got some shit together where the government isn't looking, and they're probably... Every now and then we airdrop movies onto North Korea, by the way. Which are
that's actually true?
Yes.
Because that's the only way they get them.
Yeah, we airdrop USBs of movies, and North Korea tries to catch them all, but they don't catch them all. So every now and then the US government successfully sneaks movies and shit to the North Korean people, so that they see, because North Korea has a museum of what they swear is the Korean War, and it's exhibits of American soldiers not only killing Koreans, civilians, but then afterwards diving on their bodies and feasting upon them. This is the exhibit says the Americans seek to take over North Korea, for they lust for they love the taste of our delicious Korean flesh. Our delicious, delicious Korean flesh.
Pretty fucking awful. I mean, I obviously, it speaks for itself. I mean, could you imagine growing up there and just like not knowing like what's true? I mean, I guess to be fair, Americans have some degree of that going on as well. But I mean, just living under the veil of complete fiction and then
Well,
learning over time that it's not actually that way.
well, you remember when WCW went to North Korea with Inoki? Eric Bischoff nearly accidentally caused an international incident by going for a jog.
I don't. I kind of that does seem kind of vaguely familiar. The more I think about it. I don't know the details though. What actually happened? You just decided to go out and have a jog, and people were like, "Oh my God, an American! He's up to no good."
All the Japanese and American dudes there had North Korea is not fond of Japan either, but they're fine with Inoki because Inoki was the student of Ricky Dozan, and Ricky Dozan was a North Korean, I guess technically illegal immigrant to Japan when he was young, who pretended to be Japanese his entire life.
Oh, okay.
But he was a migrant trying to get away from Korea. But nonetheless, when Ricky Dozan was murdered by a Yakuza member because they were fighting over a chick, which, have you ever heard the story of Ricky Dozan's death?
I don't think so. You're way more on top of that kind of stuff than I am.
So Ricky Dozan in like the early 70s, late 60s was out at a club flirting with a chick, and some Yakuza guy comes over and says, "Hey, that's my girl." And Ricky Dozan pretty well just like, nah. And I guess I think they got into a fist fight, and well, Ricky Dozan won because he's a pro fucking wrestler, and not only that, Ricky Dozan was a pretty legit shooter. So the Yakuza guy goes and gets a switchblade and comes back and sticks it in Ricky Dozan's gut and hits something vital, and Ricky Dozan bled out on the floor of that club.
Oh shit.
That Yakuza member, I think, spent the rest of his life apologizing to the public that he killed one of the most idolized celebrities in Japan, and pretty well the original pro wrestler in Japan.
Kind of surprising that he himself didn't get killed, assassinated.
Yeah, and North Korea, afterwards it became a rumor in North Korea that as Ricky Dozan, I can guess who started this rumor, but nonetheless, that as Ricky Dozan was dying on the floor trying to hold his guts in, with his final words he said, "Oh, glorious leader Kim, I am sorry that I failed you by not returning to my homeland." Which is, of course,
Jeez.
complete fucking bullshit propaganda,
Yeah.
but nonetheless, a lot of people in Korea bought into it and thought Inoki was, the representative of Ricky Dozan coming back, so they were like, yeah!
I see. What a fascinating twist little story.
Yeah, and while they're doing that, Inoki's like, okay, I need to go over to Korea and put on a show, because Antonio Inoki's a fucking crazy person. He's been called the Japanese Vince McMahon for a reason. And he's like, the Korean crowd is not going to get it if I fight other Japanese dudes. I need a host of gaijin heels to go against. And so, obviously, white gaijin heels.
Oh yeah.
So he rings up WCW, hey, this will go down in history. The first ever, probably only ever, American wrestling show to be put on in North fucking Korea. So they bring over pretty well everyone they could get in WCW. There were some guys who refused to go on conscientious reasons, and some guys who refused to go for safety reasons.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, the main event would be like Flair versus Inoki in North Korea, which
Wow.
I think may have officially given Flair the record of having wrestled in every country or something stupid like that.
Okay.
But nonetheless, while they're in the hotel, like North Korea, the government has everybody, Japanese or American or whatever, covered by 8 million guards covering them. But I guess Bischoff, well, no, it wasn't 8 million guards, but there was a couple guards watching over him, and Bischoff, I guess, was just like, yeah, I'll go for a run this morning. And I don't know if he slipped past the guards or the guards just didn't stop him because they didn't speak English, naturally. But Bischoff starts going for a run in a tracksuit out there in the streets of fucking Pyongyang. And the people of Pyongyang are just terrified of the... Like, they've heard of these white people and how they love to dine on Korean flesh, and now here's one running through the streets.
And he's running loose.
They're here! Glorious leader Kim told us about this!
It's begun! Oh, wise leader, why are you not protecting us? Actually, no, it'd probably be more like, oh, wise leader, we humbly wait for your protection.
We must have sinned!
Yeah. God, that's gross.
And that's why we send over USBs with movies on them.
That's so bizarre. How did you find out about that? The USB thing. I'd never heard that before.
Oh, where did I find that out? I don't know, because there's like some place that like they leave that like they donate the USBs to get airdropped, and you can. I imagine there's some clearance process you have to go through. Otherwise, people be like, people on 4chan or whatever would be submitting like, send them Cannibal Holocaust,
Yeah.
send them Hostile.
Yeah.
My God,
4chan's
could you imagine?
unique.
Could you imagine a North Korean seeing Hostel or a Serbian film and go like, "Oh fuck, this is why the borders are closed."
I was gonna say, yeah, everything that we've been told is true. Look at this shit.
Just send them fucking, send them Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. Yeah, these Americans, these white people, they do love eating flesh.
They do,
And ours
and
is
now
the
they're wearing
tastiest.
each other.
Yeah. That's bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. They're wearing each other. Yeah. There's not really any other way to see it, I guess.
No, that's the explicit intent.
Yeah.
You fuck me.
That's
Fuck me. Fuck me
that's
so
fucking
hard.
hard.
So hard. Hey, would you help me with this couch?
Does he say, I remember the scene. Does he actually say it that, like, perversely?
I'm definitely adding a bit on. To be honest,
Not
I have
much.
that at least that Buffalo Bill line I have memorized not from the movie itself, but from Wooly referencing it at one point when they're playing Sonic the Hedgehog, one of those Sonic games. You know how they introduced that big, stupid, purple, obese cat, Big the Cat?
Yes.
That
Yes,
instead
I
of
do.
playing Sonic, it fishes.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that part.
So the gimmick to all his levels is he's big, he's dumb, he's slow, but he's not really caring about fighting Eggman or anything like that. No, he's got a green frog friend named Froggy, and the start of every level is Froggy goes off and hides in all the pools of water on the map, and Big goes, Froggy, where are you? And you run around and fish in every pond on the map. And these are Sonic levels that the other characters play on normally, I believe. But Big the Cat
God.
is just slowly meandering from pond to pond, and you play Sega Bassmasters at each of the ponds. Sega Bassmasters is a good fishing game. It's like the fishing game.
That's what I've heard.
It's Sonic the fucking Hedgehog.
Right.
Like Wooly was pointing out, like, okay, so Froggy is Big's little friend that he goes out and finds by fishing him out of ponds with a fishing hook, digging the hook into the cheeks of his friend and aggressively pulling him in. And from there, Wooly trailed off into turning Big the Cat into fucking Buffalo Bill.
I see. It makes sense now, yeah.
Would you help me with this couch? Would you fuck me, Sonic? I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me so hard.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it was a career-defining performance, but I feel bad for him because it's.
Oh, yeah.
No one's. Yeah.
It was a career-defining performance, and it was also a career-defining performance.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I remember. My mom put it as simply once. Hannibal Lecter played a serial killer so good we wanted to see him again. Buffalo Bill, he played a serial killer so good we never want to see him again.
That's a good point. Yeah. You know, one was charming, the other one was a gibbering fiend.
Yeah. I think for a lot of people, it is just simply the "Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me" scene.
Yeah, the penis concealment scene.
Yeah.
That's when he's going full on. When that movie came out, there was a lot of anger from the gay and trans crowd because they said that movie reinforced the negative stereotypes that people of that nature are obviously like disgusting, ludicrous serial killers.
Have you ever seen the original Psycho?
Yes.
Do you remember the scene at the end of the movie that is just blatantly all shit, what's his name that directed it?
Hitchcock.
The scene that's just blatantly Hitchcock trying to get ahead of those accusations and having that therapist sit down, that psychologist sit down and explain, you must understand, he is not transgender or a cross-dresser. Mr. What's his name? The killer. Boy, somehow I can't remember anything from Psycho except the scenes. I don't know any of the characters'
All
names.
right. Norman Bates. It's
Well,
fine.
yeah, And the entire scene where he just spends like a solid minute explaining, now, Norman Bates is not a cross-dresser, a transgender, or gay. He is none of these things. He is just simply wishing to become his mother.
I do remember the scene. It's actually what everyone describes as like the most unnecessary scene that more or less mars an otherwise perfect movie. That's the typical belief that I always read.
Yeah, because it's just 100% like...
Just unnecessary exposition.
Like, credit where credit is due. At that point in time, there were... people probably would have walked out of the theater going, oh, so all them trans and gays are like that. But,
yeah.
Oh, God, now you've got me doing it. Hang on, I need to go back and do that.
It's so easy. How can somebody make a dumb voice that sounds, whatever, like northern? Like what's a non-southern way of sounding dumb?
Hey, yeah, them gays and them trans, they all like that.
Them Chinese, yeah. They're all gonna go get you.
Well, now that's getting into Fargo.
Well, I'm thinking north. Yeah. I'm thinking as far opposite north as opposite south as I can get is Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah, in a sense, really, it's Alaska, but who knows an Alaskan accent?
I could not say. a lot of natives up there, but I think they're all English speaking. I mean, predominantly. So I couldn't say what the accent would be, if any.
Yeah. If there was one, we made sure to wipe it out.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. It's so weird. I was going to mention not too long ago that I try and make a point of calling them Native Americans as opposed to Indians because that's the politically incorrect and really just altogether incorrect way of.
It's ambiguous because it's like which Indians.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. East Indian, North American Indian. Part of the problem for me, not really a problem, but part of why I kind of feel the need to make it distinct whenever I say it is because my dad is a relic collector and a trader of not only antiques but also Indian. Well, see, I automatically just came out that way. Indian artifacts, Native American artifacts. And
American Indian, not Indian, because that's
right. Yeah,
that's also a lot of those artifacts.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, in the collectors, traders, collectors, etc. In their particular industry, it has always been called just straight up Indian artifacts.
Yeah,
no Native American. I mean, I'm sure some organizations call it that, but I mean, my dad has hundreds of books, many of which he's actually listed in because of his collection, and it's just straight up called Indian. Oh yeah. Oh God. He has a couple of issues of some of these magazines devoted to his collection. I mean, I'm not exaggerating when I say that he has a large room that is literally wall to wall, floor to ceiling relics of Indian artifacts, Native American artifacts. We're talking like old knives, thousands of arrowheads, various tools, bowls, pieces of like fur trader gear. I mean, he has like everything. That I think that's kind of part of why I'm not really that interested in history because to me it's mundane because I grew up surrounded by it. I mean, I can literally walk. Yeah, I can go a couple rooms away right now and hold in my hand.
Why am I hanging out with you? I should be hanging out with your dad. He sounds way cooler.
I remember Ted saying something like that. Yeah, I mean, I can go in his room right now, just like 3 rooms away. And I can go and in any direction, go get something out of a shelf that is literally thousands of years old.
Jesus.
Yeah, it is, to me, that is just so... It's just part of life. It's just, he's got like buckets full of old buckshot from the Civil War, just literally just buckets of it. I keep finding these things.
Well, not my grandpa, but rather my grandma's husband, when he died, left me a piece of, what was it? One of the major ships that's now been actually refitted to be metal, but it used to be made out of wood, and when they refitted it, I have a little wood piece of it, and that's the one historical artifact I have in my possession.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it's still super cool. I mean, I don't want to knock anybody who doesn't have millions of pieces. You got to figure, my dad has spent a lifetime collecting these things, actually going out and digging them up, as well as trading from other people who do the same.
Yeah.
So it is his particular life, his life's work. Literally, he spent an entire career. I mean, that's not how he made his living. Although now at this point he's started to sell his collection because he's getting older, and it's from what I understand, it's worth the tens of thousands.
Well,
because he's
yeah,
just
this, like, what you are describing now sounds like there'd be loads of archaeologists and historians chomping at the bit to get their hands on this. Because there could be some revelations in here.
he's actually encountered some issues with that because I
Historians trying
don't
to
know
break into your house?
no. That would be kind of amazing. No,
We
and we
gotta
still
get
live
it,
in,
it's in here, we know! They're fucking chopping on your front door like Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
yeah. Yeah, either that, or I also like the idea of thinking of them as having their own like relic hunting equipment. They come with like little picks and stuff. Like they're gonna eventually carve away our front door, kind of dust it off, and take a grid of it, and just like tear it up piece by piece. Um, when we were back in Kenosha, the Kenosha Museum, um, there was some controversy between them and my. Well, first of all, I don't know if you remember this, but my uncle excavated a woolly mammoth, two of them actually.
You
Like
never
he
mentioned
legit.
that!
I did I really never? Seriously?
No!
Yeah, he legit straight up. I can back it up. Should you want to see the evidence of it? Yeah, he actually was, as I was at one point during a day where I was just bored. I was on site with him as a woolly mammoth was being dug out of the ground, like legit. And yeah, and again, as a kid, I just didn't really care. I mean, I just didn't really care. It was like, okay, well, we've been here for like an hour. Can we go home? I want to play video games. Like literally, I remember this. Um, and it turned out that the woolly mammoth, the way it happened, short story, long story short, was my uncle had found he was in the museum, the Kenosha Museum, and he was in the basement doing like some kind of volunteer work, and he found a box of old mammoth bones that had been found in a couple of farms in Kenosha County, and he looked at the bones and was able to discern based on his various experience that he saw that the bones had what looked to be human cut marks on them, and he was like, "This is like a big deal. Like, where did this come
Yeah.
from?" They said, "Well, it was from this farm over here." Yeah, yeah. And so he went and got a team
huge.
together. Yes, it was actually. It wound up being very huge. It turned out that when he got the team together and said, "Well, hey, let's go explore more of this," like it was just a farmer found a piece of it when he was plowing his field, and so my uncle was like, "Well, this could be something." So yeah, when he and this team got together and excavated it, it turned out to be, I can't remember if it's one or other or both. I think it might be both. The oldest and or most complete woolly mammoth west of the in I think like the western half of the country, if I recall correctly. Like east
I
or
thought you
west
were
of
about to
the.
say Western Hemispheres.
No, but it's. I think the well. I'm trying to think where else woolly mammoths. Well, I guess woolly mammoths would have. Well, are there any countries they wouldn't be found? Like I don't know too well. Their range is there a certain area where they wouldn't be possibly found, where they couldn't have shown up?
I don't. I'm not for certain because the distant ancestors of the Native Americans, got to the Americas by following the mammoths over the Bering Strait, which used to connect Alaska to Russia, but has now been flooded. Has now been flooded over, courtesy
Flooded out,
of the,
yeah.
courtesy of the glaciers slowly melting.
I'm not sure then. That's another thing I'd have to look up because again, this is the kind of thing that I think a lot of like normal kids would have been super interested in and looked up themselves when this was still going on. But yeah, it was a very profound thing. Again, it was the oldest and or most complete, and the cut marks did wind up being like I think it was like something like pre-Clovis, I believe is the term, before like the earliest known man, something like that. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal to the point that
Neanderthal tools then.
I I Man, I want to say yeah. I think. I mean, there were butcher marks on the mammoth bones.
Because like
So
I would assume monkeys weren't figuring out tools yet.
presumably not. That'll be the next.
Difficult to say though. I'm not a chimp expert.
That's also true. Yeah, yeah. I would not know. I wouldn't assume that such a thing was happening. I don't know. I like on one hand, I feel like it's silly to even say that, but on the other hand, well, maybe it's silly to to say that that's not the case. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Excuse me.
I think my cow pin is too small.
Yeah, I saw that it was literally wall to wall with cows.
And the one sheep stuck in there with them.
I didn't see a sheep. I would have to go in there and done some dividing, some separating of bovine to see a pig.
The sheep is just bouncing back and forth between cows like, oh god!
Did you did you do that on purpose? Put him in there with the cows? Was
No, he
that
came in
deliberate?
with the cows one day and I thought it'd be funny, so I just left him like that.
He's seeing all his friends going out and having mates and everything, and he's just sitting there crammed in with a bunch of cows, a bunch of smelly, dirty cows. Oh, but what I was going to say actually before I forgot is that this situation with my uncle helping the helping to lead this expedition that led to the mammoth diggings. The what would be the word? Not the is the curator the right term? I'm trying to think. The person that ran the museum, I think that's a curator.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah, am I right? It's the person in charge of like the museum's comings and goings, the finances, all that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they have different departments, but yeah, okay. Curator just didn't sound right, but I guess it is.
Well, he curates the stuff that comes in.
Yeah, then it would make sense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. For some reason that just didn't sound like the right term, but I guess it is. He, my uncle's kind of a, my uncle's kind of a, I don't want to say a sleazy guy because that's not right. He's not sleazy, but he's kind of guy like he makes excuses for his failings, and he's kind of he's kind of a schemer, sort of, just kind of not like outright devious, but he's honestly he's kind of sort of a sociopath, which I hate saying. He's not like this twisted like monster who's just like plotting to steal from people or anything like that, but he's a manipulator. He's a manipulator, and he kind of he enjoys.
We've
his
all got
craft.
family members that are manipulators that were just families nonetheless. Like, yeah, he's just kind of like that. You deal with it. You learn not to lend him money.
Exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Yeah, he's like super friendly, but if you have something that he wants, he'll try and like kind of sob story you into maybe sharing it, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he, being that he's, got his own ways that are not always agreeable, and being that this curator of the museum was obviously very, very proud of this finding, they basically, between the two of them, there was some kind of action to where the curator managed to get himself like in the newspaper and everything else, even though my uncle, the curator was like on site once, whereas my uncle was there like every day for months. He actually lived in a trailer on site. Would wake up,
okay.
yeah, well, an actual trailer, but yeah, same exact thing, yeah, same procedure, and so. Because of that, there were times when the museum wanted to procure or share, borrow, whatever, some of my dad's findings, which were not mammoth related, but they were other archaeological artifacts from Kenosha. Kenosha was actually, from what I understand, pretty rife with that kind of stuff. I mean, and again, my dad personally excavated all kinds of sites himself. Yeah, and there were incidents where the museum wanted to, get their hands on it, in a non, aggressive way. I phrase it that way, but yeah, they just wanted to get it for whatever reasons. And my dad was like, at first he was kind of willing, but then when that thing happened with the mammoth issue, then there was kind of conflict there, and then. At one point, they started to impose fees, something like like they wanted to. They wanted to give my dad a professional archaeologist title, a license, I guess. Like there was some kind of like thing where they wanted to bestow upon him the right to be able to do this, like on a professional level, whatever. I can't remember like what changed between amateur and professional, whatever. But they wanted to do that for him. But they said in order to do that, they as part of that deal, they also wanted to own some of his findings. And he turned it down. He was like, "Well, no, that's that's stupid. I don't want to have to pay. Basically, it's my title will change, and I'll be recognized maybe on a higher scale. But like, no, I'm not going to just let you keep anything I find. That's bullshit." So we were talking about the idea of the the museum people like busting down his doors or whatever. It wasn't that, of course, but it was kind of it was a matter of they wanted to get some of his cool stuff. Yeah, they do want it. Yeah. My dad said that eventually at one point they he was like, well, there's some stuff that I think that they should have, some stuff that's museum quality that that he was willing to give to them, but because of like at face value it sounds like, well, he's got all these cool things, why shouldn't the museum have it? That's only right, blah blah blah. But no, it was kind of like they were sort of I guess they went at it from kind of like a greedy sort of like not really offering much in return. They kind of like said, well, hey, it's cool that you found that stuff. Can we have it now? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's. I guess I wouldn't say that there's like friction between him and the that kind of sect of the archaeological profession, but it wasn't always smooth. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got tons and tons of stuff, and I mean, again, like I said, I can go in there and see like a bunch of musket balls and stuff, and just all kinds of every like few months he'll go find more stuff personally, or he'll trade or whatever. And I'll go in there and I'll see like a jar of just like what looks just like junk, just a jar of just broken up pieces of junk. I'm like, what's that? And they'll say, "Oh man, that's a bunch of whatever, like Indian, a bunch of broken pieces of like a food bowl, and like right here is like this is like the primitive, whatever, like it's like a dishware that they use to eat it with, and here's a little piece of a thing that they use to to trade with with the fur traders to do this, that, and the other, and it's just in a big jar. It's just a pile of junk, because he's just got so much of it that it's meaningless.
Yeah.
And again, that mystifies so many people. And again, like that is like to me again, it is like so old hat. I mean, it's been there since before I was born, and it's just like, oh yeah, more of this crap, huh? He's like, yeah, I got a lot of it. I don't really know what to do with it. Yeah, I mean, it is amazing. I'll definitely admit that it's amazing. I just I was not, I guess, wired or whatever. What would be the term? I don't know. Like, I guess my point is either way. I was just I was so used to it from birth that to me it's basically just pieces of junk.
Yeah.
Yeah, shelves and shelves and shelves full of arrowheads, and it's like they're cool, but they're arrowheads. They're a dime a dozen, which I guess is not true. I don't know.
No.
I wouldn't know. I mean, I see so many of them. They're so meaningless to me. Funny how different. Yeah, it's just funny how it works out that way.
Yeah.
And I don't say that to brag. I mean, I say that it's in literally like they are so mundane to me. It's just like, I mean, they're cool in concept, but man, yeah, they're kind of boring to look at. Whatever.
And, like, yeah, I can definitely get part of that. My dad is a big guitar guy, and he's got some very nice guitars, which I'm sure have a lot of significance to people in the music world. But, like, for me, I've never been a... I like listening, but I don't play, right? So it's like, yeah, this is of the same model as this? Okay.
Exactly.
I thought you already had 5 of those.
It's exactly that same situation. Yeah, you're very right. My dad just a few weeks ago was very excited. Like I could tell, like there was like a light in his eyes, and his cadence was just like a little bit heightened. And he was talking about how he just found this new, like I already can't even remember what it is. It's like the handle of something or another, and it just looks like if you were to find it, you'd think it was just this piece of crap, just this broken, dirty piece of junk that just came out of the ground, which in a way it is. But to him, obviously, who understands the significance and the value and the rarity, it's like a really big deal. But like to me, it's just like, well, I can appreciate the lore, but yeah, it's there and it looks like just a piece of junk.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their thing, and his is pretty damn cool. I just unfortunately can't really make myself find it more exciting than I do.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that will happen if I should ever have kids. God forbid, should I ever have kids someday, they'll be like, these video games that you were so on about, you really spend dozens, if not hundreds of hours? Dead by Daylight? What is that thing you were talking about? That gay game? what was that? You spent 4,000 hours on that? Why? That's so stupid, man. We have holograms now.
It was like, what was it, some old... It was like, yeah, this is back when they played Fortnite, was this kind of thing.
Yeah. I wonder how Fortnite is going to go down in history, because, like, it seems that now it's considered a joke, right? Like a fun joke. I know people play it, obviously.
Yeah, but it's never been anything other than a joke to me. Just like, the youth are into it, whatever. How it'll go down for the kids that have played it, I don't know.
I mean, like, is it presented as like whenever I hear about it, it's usually through like the action figures or like the weird crossovers, and it seems like so, excuse me, so whimsical is not quite the right word, but farcical. Is it? Do you know if it's supposed to be, or it just looks that
No,
way
I
to the
don't.
outside observer? Okay. Yeah, because I didn't like the one weekend I played it. It didn't seem like a game that really took itself seriously, but I don't know.
That is just Fortnite to me is it's one of those things I just handle as like I was born too early.
I feel that way about a lot of things too.
It's the
So
zeitgeist
so
for
it
the coming generation. Like I'm not gonna. I crack a joke in its general direction every now and then. I'm not gonna really worry about it one way or the other, mocking it or not giving a shit. It's just like, whatever. The kids will
yeah.
come up and they'll have their opinion on it when they're done, and I'll just still, whenever in 10 years I run into somebody like, huh, I remember I used to play Fortnite when I was a kid, and I'll be like, oh, all right. Anyways,
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things to where, I mean, again, I liked it in concept. It seemed like a really cool idea. Maybe I'd be more of an audience for PUBG, I guess. I don't know. I think that's supposed to be like the serious Fortnite, but I don't know.
yeah, you still don't build anything underneath you, but still, it's still that open world battle royal sort of dealy where you'll be walking along and then you'll just suddenly get sniped, and congrats, that was your game, you're dead.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't like that aspect of it.
Yeah, it does not seem your type.
I love the idea though. I love the concept of just a multiple, rather a massively multiplayer online game where you literally do just have like this giant countryside with all kinds of nooks and crannies, and you just roam around and hunt and are hunted. But I definitely wouldn't like the one shot shit, and it does seem like games are really kind of about that nowadays. Fortnite was, at least
Yeah.
my experience with it.
Well, when there's 100 players on a server,
Yeah. If they didn't have shotguns, or rather sniper rifles, I'd be a lot more in favor of it.
pretty brutal.
Yeah, I mean, when I did play Fortnite for the time that I did, it was if memory serves, I think 2 kills out of the roughly, I don't know, 8 to 10 hours in total that I played.
Yeah,
I,
that sounds like what I would expect would happen if I ever gave it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of wandering and really cool. I mean, like just a huge world, lots of neat things to explore. Houses and whatever, like an industrial area, some forests, and a lot of fun just roaming around. And then just boom, like you said, just like, oh, there's a guy behind me and he shot me and now I'm dead. Time to
Yeah.
respawn and try and find another cool place that maybe somebody's not going to be there waiting to kill. And then again, oh, boom, now I'm dead again, and just rinse, wash, repeat.
What the fuck?
What's going on your end?
You still got the spyglass?
I do.
Where are you?
In the cave.
Oh boy, how close are you to the mouth? To the exit?
Probably not super far, I don't think. Let me go back to where I came from, and I believe I'll be able to find my way out. This one's not nearly as complex as the one that I was in. Not yet, at least. This has got a lot of flat areas. A lot of wide, flat areas.
Okay, when you get out, let me know. There's something in the fucking distance out in the sky.
Oh, wow, okay. I'm super curious.
I was out scouting just to, like, get the, map working. Get the map finished and, for the surrounding area, the immediate surroundings, and, what the actual fuck?
Is it moving?
I can't get a clear look at it. It's not moving. It looks like something that's been built up there.
Oh, wow, okay.
What is that?
What is it?
Oh my god!
Where have you been?
Damn it!
Okay, now I got myself turned around here. Oh, that's right. I came through just a little tiny spot. Where the fuck did I just come through? As I try and find my way out of here, whereabouts, like in relation to our landmark, so to speak, did you?
You can
did
see
you
it
see
from
this?
you can see it from the exit of the cave. I can tell you that much.
Really? And you just happen to like? Did we just not look in that particular direction before?
I
Like
guess we didn't. Well,
weird.
what is it? Yeah, I'm standing at the entrance to the cave now, and I can see it from here. I can't see it in detail, but
Oh, shit. I almost possibly killed myself hard, but I didn't.
I see your bed down there that you've made in the cave.
Oh, you're pretty close then. You yourself are at the mouth of the cave then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let me took a misstep here and kind of misjudged the distance. Now there's monsters. Let me get rid of these fuckers. Go on. Come on. Get killed. There you go. All right. Yeah. Here we go.
It
Is
doesn't
this
look
wrecking
like a
through?
floating island.
I'd be surprised if it were, given everything we've just talked about recently. But it's possible. Whoa. Okay, that wouldn't have been a big fall, but I was still spooked. Oh shit. Okay, that's not the exit either. I think I'm looking at the mouth. Yes, I'm almost sure.
I'll
Let me
go
get
to
rid
the
of the
mouth so
slime
you
that's
can
on my
see
ass.
me.
All right. All right. Let me work my way up.
Oh yeah, you're close.
Okay. You must
Yep,
see my name.
yeah, I can see your name.
All right. No one quite built steps.
Oh,
Not that I'm in. What?
that
What
was
happened?
so close. I
What
nearly got
happened?
sent down to meet you the fucking fast way by the sleep demon.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been kind of shitty.
I saved a fox from a wolf there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, the wolf had to
Poor little
go.
foxes. Yeah, the wolves are cool, but I feel bad for those poor little foxes. Whenever I see them, they're just running in terror.
Yeah.
They're always by a wolf, too. I never see one just out on its own, just minding its own business.
I see some every now and then. They're pretty
Really?
rare creatures, though, definitely.
Yeah, seems that way. Okay, here I
The
am.
nightmare demon is out chasing me here, as you can see.
I see him up there, yeah. He'll probably be going after me as well. Let me eat some more of this food.
Can't see it nearly as well in the dark. Son of a fucking bitch.
I can definitely see him. He's towards the moon right now, circling.
Oh, I meant the thing in the sky.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what direction do you want me to look? Wait, why am I... Oh, a zombie. Hang on. This fucking quiet-ass bastard.
Is it another baby? No, okay, it's an adult.
Let me ready up the
Spyglass
here. Yeah. Are you looking in the direction of it now?
No, I was looking for the phantom. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it is... Like, follow me up to these torches here.
All the way out to the dock, huh?
Look, straight ahead.
Yep.
The phantom
What just
slapped
hit
you.
me?
The phantom
Oh.
slapped you on the back, too.
Fucking thing. Okay, you said straight ahead on the water?
No, floating above it. Floating above that island out there.
Above the island. Let's see. How high above? Wait, okay, are you talking about those little islands, right? Little tiny islands out in the distance?
Hang on, phantom's coming in for another swing.
Ah, fucker. What if we stand next to this or something? I wonder if it'll still get us. It'll probably still find a way.
Yeah, I'll come in from another angle. Damn, I can't see it in the fucking day. Why did I not go to sleep?
But you said that it is above the little tiny islands. You said, right? Just
Yeah.
those little tiny islands in the distance.
Well,
Okay, let me.
Not the little super tiny ones. Oh, sorry, I hit you there.
No, that's all right. We were trying to do the same thing. Let me get some more food in me though. Okay,
Yeah.
so not the little tiny islands. The island, this large island here in the distance. Like, am I looking
Turn to
straight
your
at it?
right.
Turn to my right.
That island. Fuck it, I'm gonna get in the boat. Yeah, except that I crashed the boat.
Yep. I just see the tiny little islands in the distance, and then the large one that we're like on the side of. I think you have the thing in the boat with you.
What? Oh, I do!
Yeah.
What the fuck? This is interesting. I'll come back around, but, like, the direction I'm going... Holy Jesus. The direction what is this? Oh, it's inside me. Okay. What is this? It's in the sky.
Oh, shit. It's in the sky. Alright. I gotta catch up with you then, because I'm not...
What the fuck?
You already left my view. I don't even see your name now at this point. Fucking creature.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm coming back, y'all. When I come back, I want you to beat the piss out of this thing sitting in my back seat of my boat.
I can try. If the one that's flying around won't kill me first.
Take cover and eat if you have to.
What's that?
Take cover and eat if you have to.
I'm trying to. My God, I'm gonna die just trying to get to this fucking island because that fucking thing. Oh, there's a water zombie. That's what's getting me now.
Yeah, get on the land and dig yourself a hole and get in because there's 8 million things trying to get at you right now.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I'm trying to find a good place that's tall enough to. Here we go.
That's sand.
It's as long as it'll block something from coming to get me, like the flying thing, I'll be fine.
Of course, it turned to night, and neither of us had slept. Just as this happens.
Yeah.
I can't turn around and attack something that's in the boat with me.
That's ridiculous. I guess it just got caught in the boat when you were getting in it.
Well, naturally, mobs in Minecraft, if they touch a boat or a minecart, will automatically enter the boat or minecart, even if it's not to their advantage.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, he dove to attack me, and in so doing, entered the hitbox of the boat, and thus entered the boat.
That's so great.
Oh, it's awesome. I've seen some silliness people do with these. Ow! Every now and then it still bites me.
It's so absurd. It's just sitting in the back of the boat, just nipping at you. Yarrr.
My character won't turn while sailing, so... This night won't end. Okay, I'm coming in. Beat this thing up.
It's still flapping, too. Alright, hang on.
I'll come closer to the land.
I don't want to break your boat, but...
Just hit it.
Fuck you. There you go.
Okay, hop in.
Bastard creature.
Okay, get your spyglass ready.
Spyglass equipped.
Alright. We're approaching it. We're pointing in its direction. We're sailing in its direction right now. Look up.
We're sailing in its direction. Look up. Yeah, I can see your name enlarged in the spyglass. Your name is obstructing my view when I look forward.
For fuck's sakes, I'll sail directly under it.
I see it like a darkened area that makes up the top of the skybox.
What?
Is that what you're talking about? Like I'm looking straight up, like literally as straight up as I can look. You're not talking about that little dark area, are you?
Do you have your resource pack on?
I do. Yeah, I guess I could turn it off, but I should be seeing something up there. If you're saying now comes the rain to obscure. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that.
Sadly, we've reached morning, it's a fucking thunderstorm.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. So naturally, it's going to be obscured that much more.
It looks like an upside down half of a ship.
What? I might have to turn the pack off then, I guess, because I don't see anything in the sky.
Well, especially
now. Fuck, I dropped it. Oh, hang on. Ah, shit, I don't know where it went. I pressed the drop button.
Hang on, it's gonna come to the surface in a moment. You're just about on it.
I
There you
got it.
go.
There we go. Okay, let me try something real quick. Okay, I see it. I see the silhouette of it when I'm underwater.
Oh,
I see it now. I definitely see what you're talking about.
what is that?
When I surface, I see this is a weird spyglass. What it's showing me is very, very weird. I don't know. Let me get back in the boat here. Yeah, now I lost sight of it again. Can you zoom? What with the? That's why I dropped it. I was trying to find buttons to make it zoom out, so it's not zoomed in so hard.
Not what I've found. No.
Hmm. Are we
I'll
by
guess I'm
shallow
just.
water? No, it's.
I guess
I
I'm
hope you know
distance
where we're
away.
going.
I know where we've been.
Uh, as long as we can get back to everything we need to stay alive, I'm okay.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It's.
Yeah, it did look like to me it almost looked like a sort of like oh what is it the Eiffel Tower kind of, but like laying on its side, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring us back home. Then we need to figure out what the fuck that is.
Yeah, as long as wait, hang on, let's well no, that island's populated by monsters. We can keep going. This one looks safe. Yeah, let me hop out right here real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go into the water again and take another look.
Actually, I'm gonna leave this boat here for you.
Okay. Now I don't. Whoa,
Oh!
oh, that was thunder. Yeah, it was loud. Now I don't see it. Do you still see it?
Hang on. I was seeing it from much further away, so I would assume yes, but hang on. I'm doing. Yes, clearly.
You see it clearly. Where are you?
You might need to find a resource pack that's less brutal on visibility, man.
Yeah, it's weird because I was able to see the silhouette of it from underwater, but now looking up, I can't even see that. I don't know if it's the rain or what. Where are you? Are you still on this little? You said you left the boat for me or whatever. Did you take off somewhere?
I did. What do you want me to do?
I'm just curious to see where you're looking at it from, like what direction you're looking, because again, I lost it now. I can't see it.
I've seen it clearly
Although,
from all directions.
all right, it's easy for me to do this. I'll save now and quit out, and then undo the texture pack altogether.
Okay.
I'm using a different one that's not dark though, which is weird. I'm using one that more or less replicates a slightly smoother and a little bit more shaded version of the normal. But that might be enough to screw it up. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's. I'm not sure. Let me. Global resources active. Let's see. Realist. Okay. Okay. Hopping back in. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Now I
Uh-huh.
easily see it. Oh yeah.
You can see why from a distance I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. We're more or less almost right under it. Yeah. Let me try the spyglass again. Okay. It is. It looks like an upside down villager's house.
Really?
Yeah, that's the best I can compare it to. It doesn't look quite exact, but it looks like a. Let's see, maybe if I look at it, I can't get another angle from it. Are you anywhere on land where you dropped me off, so I can give you the spyglass so you can see?
I think I got a good look at it. I'm going back home to drop off a couple of things. I want to come back and build up there to figure out what the fuck that is.
Actually, no. It looks like It looks like the inside, like. Okay, how can I even explain this? It. Oh,
To me,
again,
it
how
looks
can
like a ship got flipped and sawed in half.
it it does. Yes, it does. Yeah, as I angle around it a little bit, I see more of the depth of it. You know, the angles of it. Like to me, it looks like I was looking at the flat side of like a villager's house. But now, yes, it does look like the front half of a ship that's been torn in half and flipped upside down. Like the
Yeah.
pointy part at the bottom, pointing towards the water, that looks like the bow of a ship, like the hood ornament, so to speak, of a ship.
What I'm wondering is that supposed to be built? Is that supposed to be in World Generation made underwater, and the World Generation glitched out and put it in the sky instead?
That's a good question. Yeah, yeah. I moved farther away onto this little island that you marooned me on here, and it is 100% a broken half of a ship, no question.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I put that back. Is there anything else I need to put back? This is all
You'll be
part
able
of.
to see it super clearly once you come back.
Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm gonna come back with a boat of my own this time.
All right.
I better grab another stack of cobble just in case I need it for building.
You'll need to show me how to get back to wherever we came from. Although it is, I am disappointed to see that the visuals are a lot clearer with the texture pack off. That honestly kind of bothers me.
That might be something to look into. Is what texture packs don't sacrifice visual clarity.
The only problem is the only ones that look really good seem to. The
Well,
ones
because
that
lighting looks good with the more dark there is.
not even just that though, like the smoothness of the blocks, like relatively realistic. That also seems to only be existing in the packs that fuck up the lighting.
Yeah.
Like I mean, the shaders are really nice. Although yeah, I am finding out that they're darker than I would like. However, just the graphics of the textures themselves are really good with the shader packs. But the ones that do the best job cause the most lighting problems. Yeah, now that we're off to the side of this thing, or at least now that I'm off looking at it from the side, it is like it's not only unmistakable as to what it is, but it is so crystal clear. Being able to look up at it, it's like, okay, yep, there it is, just sitting there in the sky.
From the distance, it looked like some kind of fucking witch's hut suspended in the sky. I was very confused.
Yeah, I honestly thought at first that it was that I was looking at the side of the side of a villager's hut, but yeah, yeah. The more I look at it, the more it's. Although weird, why is it facing the direction it is now? Is it turning? No, it can't be turning. That can't be right.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
That'd be kind of nutty. But I don't know. I feel like I'm looking at it from the same direction as before, and now I feel like it's facing the different direction. I don't know. This whole thing is an enigma.
Okay, I am at the island.
Okay, I'll paddle back.
Let me dock where I left you at. Let's see. Okay, and I'm gonna start building a cobble staircase up there, I guess.
It honestly doesn't feel like it'll be super far. I mean, probably at least about 2 or 3 times the big thing that I built. But nonetheless. All right, here. Do you want me to hand you the spyglass so you can see?
Oh, I'll be getting a close enough look soon enough, brother.
All right.
Oh, you know what's gonna be the way to do this?
Say what?
You know what's gonna be the way to do this?
What's that?
I'll come back and break this later. I'm gonna nerd pull up. I'm gonna get up
and then
there.
Just go straight.
I have a bucket full of water in my inventory. I'm gonna go nerd pull up there, put a bucket of water up there so we can go up and down as we please. Then I'm gonna break the nerd pole.
That's an ingenious cheat.
Is it a cheat? It's really operating within the game's rules.
Well, yeah, it's not really a cheat. It's just an ingenious manipulation of the game's silly mechanics.
Yeah. Oh boy, I might not have enough cobble to do this.
I've got 60 of them in my pocket here.
I guess I can pit the waterfall wherever it needs to go, though. It's got a deck in there. It's got a little chamber inside. What a choice this would be to build a house.
That would be kind of amazing. Very inconvenient, but nonetheless amazing.
Yeah, I hope I'm getting a text. Let me make sure this isn't anything important. Okay, that is something important for me to deal with later. Not right now, though.
Okay. I mean, is it important enough that you think you should address it now? I can go back and continue mining.
No, I'll deal with it after I get the waterfall on this ship.
Okay.
I'll just pause the recording. It's incredible to see, ain't it?
I'm actually at the moment laughing at your work.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
seeing the
that's.
thing just. Yeah, I have to use the spyglass to see that, but I see it. I'm seeing the blocks extend further and further forward.
Am I gonna make it?
You're close.
Well, I am close, but we're getting close to the. We're getting close to the line here. Okay, it doesn't look like anything crazy up close. I'll plant the waterfall when I get here.
So it's nighttime.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put the waterfall here at the end of the nerd pole.
Ridiculous.
If I miss the jump, then I'll just hit water down below anyways. There's no
Right.
surface tension.
Yeah, thankfully. That's a long way down.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Honestly, you said we can destroy that later. I think we should leave it.
If you want to.
It's if that thing disappears later, this is a monument to our exploration of it. And this actually looks kind of cool with the water coming down off the other side. This looks like a pretty neat monument.
This thing ain't disappearing. This is built out of solid ass blocks, brother. This is wood.
The glitchiness of it though strikes me as very weird. It almost seems like when we reload the server, it won't be there anymore, something like that.
Oh hell no. World generation bug is forever.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You're not actually on it, are you?
Oh yeah.
You are. Okay. So you're exploring the underside of a ship then.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, the inside of the ship is not too... Nothing crazy up here. I was at least... Oh!
I guess you
Oh, there's
fell.
the other half of the ship.
The other half is just under the water?
Yes!
Okay, well now I gotta go check that out.
Yeah, I'm going in to get the chest while there's no zombies around it. Oh! Okay, yeah, there's a ship in there with a chest that had some paper, some feathers, and a treasure map.
A treasure map?
Yeah. Hui!
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, who knows where it'll lead. Oh, what is this? Really?
What?
You get a load of this.
Do I actually not have enough space for it? Alright, that's a new one. Ah. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stupid game with the stupid fucking controls. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, what the hell are we looking at? I don't even... I guess, are those islands with the lines indicating water? The sea?
They look like rivers going into a continent.
They do, yeah. I guess we'd have to... I mean, God knows how close we are to the continents in question.
We can see our arrow. Get in your boat. Get in your boat. There's zombies coming. Turn. Turn. Okay,
I'm trying.
Okay, let's get out to sea a little bit. I think there's pretty well no monsters out at sea.
What's your plan here?
Well, if you look at the map, if you look at the treasure map,
Ah!
you can't... Oh, did you just throw it in?
Yeah, it'll resurface. But yeah, that's very annoying. Again, the controls are kind of fucked. Gee, I'm sure hoping it's going to surface.
Where did you throw it in?
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I just. Now is something biting me underwater? What the fuck is happening?
You're probably drowning.
Oh, yeah, I guess it was. I wasn't even thinking. I was just going for the map. That's all I cared about. Okay. Yeah, I've got it open.
You see our arrows in the bottom right?
Yes.
Can we, like... From that, we can reckon where the map is.
We can figure out the direction of it, at least.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. If I look at it again and go in that general direction, I'm trying to see if our arrow goes anywhere further into the map. It does not. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this.
What direction is our arrows pointing in?
I mean, are you talking about the little moving arrow in the lower right-hand corner of the map, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if the map is if the map is the cardinal directions, then right now I am facing the northwest. It's west-northwest of where we are right now, where I'm looking. Like, let's see, let me turn just a little bit more. Yeah, like right about now. Oh, hang on, a little bit more. Yeah, roughly about now, I'm looking in the direction that it's in.
Well, that heads
Almost.
inland. We could sail around the continent, though.
I'm just. I'm wondering I'm just wondering if like, let's say if we move further. Well, yeah. Let me go in that direction a little bit more and see what happens.
I gotta say, you having deep contemplations looking at that map is really completed by your character with the wall
With
eyes
the
and the
dumb
drool.
googly eyes.
Looking like Robert Gibson.
You go trying to understand.
I leave these tag teams to Ricky Morton.
They're both so ugly.
I enjoy Big Stick and Cave and Fire. Bring woman to cave with fire.
All right. Well, now having gone the distance that we did, the arrows haven't moved any further.
There's a creeper nearby, though, so keep on the move.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. There he is. Yeah. So I'm thinking that those. Wait. Are the arrows moving? Actually, maybe they are.
Are we already at the Land of Three Rivers?
You're.
Did I just get on the map?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
We live at the Land of Three Rivers.
Like, you're. Where are you? You're speeding right along on the map. Where are you?
Fucking goddamn motherfucker, I'm gonna go touch a bed.
Yeah, that stupid thing. Were you already on? Like, where are you right now? Did you follow the coastline, or are you still in the water?
I'm at my home.
You're getting a lot closer. Let me. Yeah, I'm gonna continue in that direction, which is okay. You have to get on the ground. All right.
I may have too many cows.
You do. You have too many of everything.
Okay, bed touched. Phantom, go away.
Does it come in the daytime as well? I don't recall.
Nope.
It doesn't. Okay. It's just your annoying reminder to find a bed.
Okay, I am hopping back in the boat. I could go upriver. I've never gone upriver before. I could maybe need to use a bucket to make this a river. I'm digging a canal here.
Oh, it's actually.
I
Oh, look, a merchant literally just spawned.
yeah,
Did you see that?
that's I saw that. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
He's offering us glowstone, a mushroom, bubble coral block, light blue dye. Uh, what is this? These fucking controls. A sea pickle or a bucket of tropical fish.
Several of those sound good if we had emeralds.
All right, fuck you then.
My God. I love the alpaca spitting on us afterwards. It's what completes it.
It's. I like how ineffectual it is too. It's like they program that to happen just to let you know that they're mad. Like it doesn't do anything to you other than just show you that they're upset with you.
I have freed you from your masters. You should be pleased.
That's true. Come here, you.
Piss. Okay.
And you too. There you go. Your fucking pigs. It's just it's wall to wall pig. They can't even move. Although yeah, same here with your cows. Good lord, I need more food. I'll take some of yours.
Yeah, help yourself.
Trying to figure out where your damn entrance is. Here it is.
This canal will bring us into the future.
Quite possibly.
I gotta mention, like, as soon as we got that treasure map, I was like, ooh, maybe we should hold back until Pink gets here. But then the second thought that entered my head was, well, Pink's not really kitted out for adventure, and it seems like really his primary intent is bees.
Yeah, he doesn't seem particularly interested in a lot of hardcore exploration and digging and all that. At least not for the moment.
No, and he's kind of just stuck in the initial loop of built a shit hovel, killed by zombie, walk out of shit hovel, killed by zombie. I think he needs to get past that first before we take him on the serious adventures.
Yeah. Okay, now, for me at least, the markers are irritatingly obscured by our energy bars. Our life bars, I guess I should say. An energy bar is a tasty protein thing that you eat.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like it's going to be... where are you? I guess you're not by me, are you?
I'm still technically by the farm, but I am now traveling the other side of the river that I've opened with the canal.
Okay. This is going in the direction that, funnily enough, if I recall correctly, I went in this direction trying to find that first cave that fucked me up on that first night that we played. Things would have probably taken a much different path if that first cave had worked out for me. Remember, I died in it, and I was like, oh, damn it, now I gotta find that cave again, and I couldn't find it. But I went just barely in this direction trying to find it. And how funny that it would have been that if I might have found the treasure by complete accident.
My God. Holy shit, this river is huge. This is a massive river network that connects the length of the continent.
Really?
Transportation has just been overhauled.
Yeah, actually, maybe.
Hey, where does it say the X on the treasure map is now? I found a suspicious mound of cobblestone. Oh, what the hell? No, it's just indigenous to this area. Oh my God! Those mountains, holy shit, you need to see this. I'm gonna come back to the farm. You need to get a boat.
I'm a little too far in at this point.
Where are you?
I'm on land. I'm actually on a mountain myself.
Why
trying
did you
to
go
find out where the...
Oh, you're trying to find the X marks the spot. Okay, I'll show you this later then.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I figured you were not too far behind me. I didn't know you were in a different spot. I wasn't trying to rush ahead. I thought that you were. If anything, I thought that you'd get there first because you built the boat. But it appears to be that it's not on the water.
Strange. Oh, what the? big ass underwater cavern. How about that? That's cool.
Hey, maybe you are by me.
What? I'll go do that now. Let me pause the recording. All right, hang on. I gotta pause the recording. I gotta attend to the thing I mentioned earlier.
That's fine.
Let me bury myself in the dirt first.
Good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. The recording is unpaused, right? Let me check that. Yes, it is. Okay.
All right.
So yeah. I'm glad that I've actually gone on this because there's a lot more route that needs to be mapped out. You know, I might have gone.
You said you're glad that you gone on what, the river? Your expedition there, your boat trip?
Yeah, I'm glad I opened the canal to check this place out because this is a lot of terrain I think you would like.
Oh, what's it
You
like?
I think you went north when you should have went south, brother. Excuse me, west.
Uh, what do you mean? In order to find the
Big,
treasure?
big old hills, loads of rolling hills of forest, alpine, not snowy but forest.
Yeah, it's still snowy where I'm at.
Hey, I
I don't know. I'm getting a little concerned that it might be like we were able to go. We didn't have to move too far to get to the correct western area of the map. But I've gone, from what I can tell, a fair amount north, and it's not making much difference. I'm not going anywhere higher up on the map, so it might be super far north. I don't know. Too hard for me to tell. Although the area that I'm at, yeah, once again I've looped in a circle, but in a way that actually was successful for me this time because I was a couple of minutes ago I was thinking, man, I'm getting really off course here from familiar places. I'm probably gonna get lost and die. But no, actually, right here is our outpost.
interesting.
Yeah, it actually is. Alright, I'm going to reset my spawn point there. I should actually probably drop everything I've got that's not food or defense.
Do something crazy. I'm gonna dig another canal here because this is a pretty interesting little area just over the hill, but there's land blocking it.
Are you still carving up the river?
I'm carving up, I'm going up the next stretch of the river. The Alpine District has a sweet little lake I want to check out here.
Okay.
Boy, you don't dig at much speed while you're on a boat, I must say.
No, I think that if you're... Well, I know that, not necessarily being in a boat, but I know that if you're in water, you
The
know,
game
like
counts
in
that
the...
and makes you super slow.
Yeah, yeah. I think even if you're just stepping in water, like even if your character is above water, I think it might still do that.
Yeah.
And now this time, now that this time when I tried throwing eggs in our outpost to get rid of them, now there's tons of chickens.
Oh.
Last time I got none. Yeah, now I'm getting quite a few.
Well, that's going to be a pleasant surprise for whoever comes through that outpost next.
Yeah. All right. Let's see, how many did I make? Oh, they all left. They all went outside. I left my door open.
Eh.
Oh well. They can't
Just
get too
born and
far.
already like, freedom!
Yeah, they beeline straight for the entrance. That's funny. They all ran. I went downstairs and did it, and they all ran upstairs, but I didn't see where they went. Apparently, they went right out the door.
That's one thing I find funny about Minecraft pathfinding, is that sometimes an animal will bounce off the walls endlessly before finding the door. Other times the animal, I guess the pathfinding AI is like, go to this block outside. So it immediately hauls ass in the direction of a door.
Yeah, It does seem that way. I don't remember how you make a boat. Is it like a? It's kind of like a U shape out of wood, right?
Yeah.
Like a horseshoe of wood.
Yeah. Not,
Okay.
just like, it's just gonna be 5, though. Don't go all the way up to the top.
Right. Yeah, when I connect with water again that's not frozen, I will do that. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'll be pretty happy to get away from all the snowy shit. It's the frozen, the enemies spawning as far as the eye can see because there's so much frozen, water. It's kind of tiresome.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, double skeleton. What have I done to deserve this?
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
Okay, that's one skeleton down. I'll take his arrows.
Do that. Hell with him.
Oh, the other one stole my boat! You prick.
Is he actually like using it?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Creeper! Oh, hey, he managed to not blow up my boat. He actually opened up a little bit of space for the canal. Fucking thanks.
Yeah, that's really surprising that you didn't destroy everything and ruin everything like they so often do. Ooh, I'm getting there.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, yeah.
But
If oh, go ahead.
the way there always manages to be a skeleton stopping me from working.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm getting super close actually.
Got him? Okay. I'll get back to the canal. Oh, the whirlpool that the creeper made is preventing me from getting on course. Or no, I need 2 wide for a canal. Okay. And my pickaxe just broke.
That's all bad.
That was comedic timing there.
Yeah.
I don't have a single fucking stick.
Oh, that happened to me when I was in the cave that other day. It's this thing?
Okay, I'm just gonna have to come back to work on this canal in daylight. This is too dangerous. If I
Yeah,
died here, I'd
speaking of
feel really
which,
stupid, and this would be way the fuck away from my spawn. Oh man, I don't even have rotten flesh on me to eat.
that sucks.
Yeah, it's a dire day when you don't even have rotten flesh.
It really is. When you're hoping for cannibalism, then something's gone wrong.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm wondering if this is underground. I'm on X marks the spot. I'm standing on it.
You're probably gonna have to dig
And there's
down then, brother.
I guess so, yeah, probably. I'll have to wait till daytime for that as well. God, I hope it's not hundreds of fucking feet deep.
I want you to get
Yeah.
down there and we just get a notification. Mike, Rat Grappler beat the game.
That would be very anticlimactic. I would not want that to be the case.
Delete
I mean, some
server.
people, yeah, Just automatically. Well, hey, you won. Now start over.
Prick.
Yeah.
Reminds me of old Kojima having an idea for Metal Gear at one point where if you died, that copy of the game just wouldn't work anymore.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. That's just like total asshole. I mean, I appreciate his thinking outside the box, but that's a shitty thing to do. So I'm glad he didn't go for it.
Yeah. It's like, it's Kojima, right? So it's always, gotta get across how much war sucks, but the practicality of it is not always a concern for him. Well, I guess that
Oh,
makes sense.
do I still have a bet on me? I don't, do I? I guess I wouldn't. Ah, it sucks. Yeah, I would sleep right now as well, but I'm obviously nowhere near home.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I was only stepping in just to make sure the phantoms don't spawn on me. Oh!
Yeah.
Fuck! I accidentally right-clicked with this map and I mapped an area I already had mapped. Fuck. Well, that was a complete waste. Oh well, good thing
That
paper's cheap.
does suck.
I was just
Yeah.
before trying not to right-click on any doors with the map out because I was like, oh, I'd accidentally use it.
Yeah.
And then I did.
It's an easy mistake to make. Like earlier when I threw the treasure map in the water, that was me trying to switch items.
Ha!
And I'll just toss this. I don't need it anymore. Yeah, I'm waiting for. It's probably gonna be a little while. I think it's only like halfway through the night. But I'm very curious.
No. Yeah, it looks like we're actually about 80% of the way through the night.
Oh, okay, good. I'm tuckered inside a hole, so I can't really or whatever. I guess it's a hole for lack of a better term. A carving into the wall.
Yeah.
So I can't really see the sky too well. Before I forget, because I keep forgetting it, Matt on the What Happened episode that's on right now in the background, he showed a brief like scrolling through the background. There was an image of Goku from Dragon Ball, and I forgot to mention that for some strange reason, you might have seen this. I don't know. Dragon Ball is now on the cover of a cereal box.
Yes, it's on the front cover of Reese's Puffs. I bought Reese's
Yes.
Puffs some weeks ago, and I thought that was rather strange. It was before Toriyama's passing at the time.
Yes, I first saw it before that, and I was going to grab it when I was shopping, and then I forgot to. And on the way back home, I live a half hour away from where I was at this particular shopping place, this Walmart, I guess I should say. And once I got home, I was like, "Oh fuck, that's right! I was going to grab that because, like, to me, that's just such a novelty to have a Dragon Ball on a cereal box. Like, wow! I mean, in Japan, that's probably an everyday occurrence, but over here, it's like, oh, that's I wouldn't have thought to see that." And then, yeah, then he died, like just a few days later, and I thought, well, wow, now I really have to get it, because that's kind of, I mean, wow, to have him die while his creation is currently on a cereal box, that was, I don't know, that kind of threw me.
Yeah.
So I did go buy it, but I have not yet tried the Reese's Puffs. I can only assume that they're tasty.
Yep, same old Reese's Puffs. I don't think
I've never had them before.
You never had Reese's Puffs?
No, I never have.
I think you'll like them.
I like Reese's, so if they taste anything like they say they do, I will very much like them.
Kind of, not really, but it's a cereal, right? So you wouldn't expect it to taste exactly like it. The texture's obviously entirely different.
Their texture's going to make the big difference, yeah. I mean, because as far as I'm concerned, Oreo-O's, which I still think is redundant, they could have just called them Oreos, but whatever. To me, those taste very, very, very similar. Like I think they did a really good job on those. They taste pretty much on point.
Oh shit, that was the wrong button.
Fucking polar bear, fuck off.
Press the sprint button instead of the crouch button. Very different results.
Yeah.
My character's just walking off the side of that fucking pier there. Oh shit.
Okay, yeah, I am like on the X. I don't think I could get any more on the X, so time to start digging. And it's in sand too. It's there's nothing here indicating any kind of anything. There's literally no. Yeah, there is no marker of any kind. None. It's just part of the landscape.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. And it's in sand if the X is correct, so this is going to take a while to dig, because sand collapses on itself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to know even how wide to dig, because it's like, I don't, is it going to be at the actual exact perfect little middle of the X? If so, how generous is the marker that shows where my character is? My icon.
Yeah.
Hi, kitty. Yeah, I don't, yeah, I don't know. This has been wild goose chase. Wait, I didn't just grab something. What is this? Did I get anything interesting? What the hell am I looking at? I don't think I did. Weird. Okay. Yeah, as I'm digging through the sand, I picked up something. Was that snow that I picked up? I don't know, whatever. Talking to myself, I guess. Just as I'm digging, every now and then when I look up, there's some weird little floating icon that I don't recognize as anything, but when I look in my inventory, nothing is different. So I don't know what I'm
Weird.
picking up. Yeah, maybe just something that I picked up is kind of glitchy looking. I don't know. The icon was. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, nothing in my inventory is new. But as I've been digging through the sand, every now and then I turn around and there's a floating icon that looked almost like an upright candy bar or something. Just like a tiny little upright candy bar.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, here's some sandstone. That's promising.
Yeah, that's usually the indicator they want to put down sand but didn't want it to collapse on something.
Right.
Like if you ever explored any of the pyramids out in the desert, that's what they do.
Yes. Yeah. Oop.
Check with this map real quick. Then I'll run back to the canal. Or no, actually, I need to eat a shit ton of food, so actually I'll... The canal's gonna have to wait a while longer. That's annoying, but whatever.
Interesting to me that you found your own project there, and it was kind of by pure accident.
Yeah. Oh, the river ends on this part because it turns into the frozen area. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know for purposes of understanding my surroundings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a bigger map room.
Yeah, I didn't think that would take too long.
And it certainly has not.
Man, I'm
This
running across
river,
a lot of. Yeah, go ahead.
this river system though is great. It's connecting a lot of the land.
Sounds like it.
It's going to be a really quick and easy transportation system to various parts of the continent. It seems.
I, do you? I mean, obviously you're on it and I'm not. Do you not think that you're selling it kind of high? I mean, do
Once
you
you
really
get a
think that
look
it's
at
that
the map,
expansive? Yeah,
it takes a little bit of canal work to get some coverage, but once I get more canals up and running,
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna need to get to work on some food. Solve my food situation. Right, I had some beef cooking. That's right. Let me eat that. Oh, I forgot how fucking good beef is. How beef just fills so much of your food bar.
Isn't it only ever three? It seems like everything is just three.
3 or 4. It's closer to 4. It seems.
Okay. Man, I'm digging and digging. Is there ever going to be anything here? I did just hear what I think you described earlier as the gust of wind that you heard in the cave. Sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hearing. I don't think I should be hearing any sounds down here. I'm not in a cave, but I don't know. Okay, now so far I mean, nothing yet. Here's some iron. Shouldn't there be some kind of cool structure here or something? What the fuck, guys? What's going on here? Yeah, I'm like still on the X. Here's some coal. Well, I do need that still.
X marks the spot. X for coal. That was the pirate's
Yeah.
treasure.
Yeah, just a bunch of coal.
Yarrr, me hearties. This
Yarr.
be the coal
Yeah,
that will feed our families for generations. I be pirate Captain McMahon.
No, it was a good pirate voice.
Yeah, it's the later in the night, the more everyone turns into Vince. It's like what Matt would always joke about with Pat, that every voice eventually turns into Tour Guide
Tour
Nixon.
Guide Nixon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so far nothing. I was excited when I came across the sandstone, but I guess I don't know. Instead of digging deeper, I'll just continue digging
Around
sideways.
it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll keep digging around instead of deep.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Good lord.
Even I didn't hear most of that.
I felt it.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so.
Finally fixing this whirlpool the creeper created. There we
Oh,
go.
that was a while ago.
Yeah, I've only just now come back to my canal.
Ah, okay.
See, me doing the Baron Conan earlier has now ruined it. Every time I say my anything, I'm thinking to myself as some fucking floating obese dude in a long cape.
I've heard that the second part of Dune that just came out a few weeks ago is
Like a week ago.
was it really that recent?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, maybe I might still be able to catch it in the theater then.
Did you see
Yeah,
part one?
I did, but not in the theater. I wasn't sure that it would be very good. And I thought, well, I'll just pirate it. And I started watching like the first 10, 15 minutes, and I was like, this is actually pretty good. And then I just sat down and continued watching it right then and there. And it was like, damn, I wish I saw it in this theater. Saw this in the theater. Go ahead, what?
I knew I was in for something because Ted was going in sure he'd hate it because of Timothy Chalamet as Paul. It's like Timothy Chalamet
that
is the
threw
wrong
me
Paul.
as well. Yeah, I thought the same.
And Ted
At
came
first,
out like
before I saw it.
yeah, and Ted came out of it saying, "Okay, Timothy Chalamet is still the wrong Paul. Otherwise, fantastic."
Yeah, I agree. I think he's perfectly convincing, but he's not how I envision the character to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the high production value is very good.
Fascinating, makes the world as visually unique as you would want Dune to be.
Yes, it does. I very much enjoyed the soundtrack in particular. It was very, very strongly Middle Eastern, exotic, and I thought that was one of the best parts about it. I was rooting for it to win an Oscar, and it did.
Nah, too popular. Popular art is not real art.
I mean, it's for the most part. We were talking about this. For the most part, the Oscars have eschewed the blockbuster in favor of the artsy fartsy movies. But lately, they've been getting a little bit better. And Dune and Mad Max were the most awarded movies of the recent past. I mean, each of them, they each got 6 Oscars, and the record is 11. And so for movies to not be, they were both nominated for Best Picture. Everyone knew that they wouldn't win, but the nomination alone is pretty impressive. And for each of them to get 6 Oscars, actually the majority of Best Picture winners of the last like 10 to 20 years have been less than 6. So
How
even
many
though they're
was
not
La
the
La
major,
Land?
La La Land was nominated for 14, only the third movie ever to have that many nominations. Now, to be fair, like at least like three of those were for songs, so
Yeah.
it's not quite the same. Um, to be fair, Titanic also was nominated for a song, so that's one of its nominations. But yeah, like Ben-Hur, for example, that one was nominated for. Oh, that fucking sky thing. Oh, fuck that thing. Ben-Hur won 11. I think it was nominated for 12 or 13. There's been a lot of movies that were nominated for 12 or 13. Forrest Gump was nominated for 12, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Which, I
yeah,
mean,
quite a
yeah,
few.
making it such an accurate period piece, so that's set design and costuming, definitely.
Yeah, set, costume, editing, cinematography. The score was nominated. Obviously, Tom Hanks was nominated and won. Sally
Gary
Field was
Sinise.
nominated. Yeah, I
Did Gary
I
Sinise
don't
get
think he
nominated?
was nominated. I don't think he was.
Yeah, kind of think about it. I can't see Gary Sinise getting nominated for an Oscar. Partly just because he doesn't seem the Academy's
Oh,
type,
because
but
it's
also,
politics.
yeah, also partly because he's pretty right wing, to my understanding.
Yeah, he's very conservative.
Yeah, which would also explain why he got, a couple major roles for a few years, all of them in Tom Hanks movies, and then nothing.
Yeah. Yep. That actually is accurate. That's right.
Yeah, old Gary Oldman had to be learned. Don't If you're gonna be a conservative in Hollywood, be fucking quiet about it, or you're not gonna get jobs.
I didn't know he was one.
He's libertarian, which is close enough to conservative
Mm.
for most liberals.
It is. Yeah, Kurt Russell himself is a staunch libertarian. He makes fun of both sides, and he said before that Hollywood is he gets a lot of roles. So I'm kind of surprised he said this, but he said that Hollywood largely is very xenophobic about people of his kind.
Yeah. Which
That's
I
his
mean,
interpretation, at least.
that's bold of him to say because he might be. What the fuck?
What?
I am seeing all kinds of new shit. What is this?
See, I can't even find the damn treasure, but you're finding all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh, I don't think that's supposed to have loaded in like it did.
What happened? What are you
I
looking
think
at?
I've seen another similar thing to the flying half ship.
Really? The game's
Yeah,
getting
you
screwy
need
then.
to. I need you to get a boat and get on this river with me whenever you're done checking out the pirate's treasure.
I will. I'm starting to feel like I'm not even gonna fucking find it.
Good lord, how far does this river system reach? A canal or two, and the whole continent just opens the fuck up.
That's weird. I wouldn't have expected that to be the case.
Once I get this place mapped out, we can start naming locations.
Really? Wouldn't be a bad idea for us to start putting up signposts here and there, like at the entrances to big areas or whatever, like common paths to help us
Yeah,
navigate.
because right now already we have like the world is kind of split into like we've almost kind of each got a biome, right? Because you've got the snowy tundra Arctic stuff going on up north. Out
Yeah.
east, there's Pink, who has this kind of little beachfront with a string of islands he looks out upon. Out west, I've got my farm at a nexus of rivers in the forest.
Yeah.
So it's already kind of split into my country, Pink's country, your country. Yeah, you have to come out here and see this side of the world. Holy shit, I'm gonna need a bigger map room.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought this, but it sounds like you're having a lot more of an interesting time than I am.
Oh, let's see, where would you have gone then? Because you headed northwest. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can find you. I'll be able to head northwest whenever I get back to my place.
it's not super difficult actually. If you remember where where the two frozen villages were that were across the river from one another, not if you go to the frozen village that you first found, remember the kind of smaller one,
Yeah,
and if you head more or less north from that, you'll start seeing yourself on the map getting closer and closer to the X. Like it's northwest of there, but more north than west.
yeah,
So if you find that and just head straight north for a little while and keep checking your map, you'll find it.
yeah.
And you can help me fucking dig because again, like I just broke my second pickaxe here, just trying to fucking find anything.
Yeah, I've marked the location I want to take us through when I come back here with boats. Good lord.
All right.
What are these weird mossy cobblestone structures? They like cairns, old tombs? I don't know.
Maybe.
I really found the interesting side of things here.
You did. I mean, I found dick all. Nothing's happening here. This is nothing. Nothing interesting over here. Nothing's going on. I'm now trying to break through what looks to be like some kind of like small ice tower. Trying to think, well, is that it? Because it's not on the X, but it's close to it. Am I supposed to be looking at this? And no, from what I can tell, this isn't anything either. I mean, again, I would have appreciated at least some kind of marker or something.
I like the great thing about living in the forest is that sometimes as you're traveling along the coastline, you see floating on the ground a floating just set of mutton chops and wool block.
Yeah, I've encountered some of that. You know what? Yes, Creeper, go ahead and help me blow up some more stuff here, because I can't find anything.
Every now and then you're happy to see them, you know.
Yeah, sometimes you are.
It's a free TNT block. You didn't even have to make it.
That's true.
Dump some of this bullshit I'm carrying. No need to carry all this when I'm probably going to find other things to fill my inventory with.
My cat's wanting to go into a different room. Hang on one second, I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Alright, northwest. I need to renovate rather here, the passageways so I don't have to worry about letting the alpacas loose every time I want to go out the back door. That'd be great.
Okay. Oop.
Okay, you said get to the village I found in the forest and then head northwest?
Yeah, head more north before you start turning west. I would start. I'd go straight north or as much north as you can, and then check the map, and you'll see when to start heading west.
I don't have a pirate map on me.
Oh, I thought. Oh, we only had the. I was wondering about that earlier because you were basically saying that you were like, okay, well, hey, are we going in the right direction? And yeah, we're going in the right direction. Like you seemed every now and then you every now and then you had an assurance that made me think that you had your own map, and I didn't know how you did, but it seemed like you did.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I tend to just naturally
What?
make little assurative statements like, yep, as in saying, like, I'm listening.
I think that's probably what it was. Yeah. Your marker shows up on the map though when I look at it, so I'll be able to tell, when you're getting close or whatever, and guide you from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around the hill.
Yeah, there was some. Well, wait. Which did you already find the island? Are you already going from there? Or not the island? I'm sorry, the village. Are you already at the village or heading north from it at this point?
I'll go around the bend. I'll go around the bend.
Okay, yeah, because we're gonna say it looks like you're going further east.
Yeah, for now I'm just going around the forest rather than going into it.
Okay.
It's nighttime has just ended. I don't want to run into any spare strays that have managed to survive under the trees and avoided the sunlight.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the worst as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, they're terrible. It's
Yeah.
taking an already awful enemy and then making it so that now they apply a slow when they shoot you.
Yeah. And they spawn in the thousands.
Yeah. Yeah, the Arctic. Yeah, we need to stay away from the Arctic for a while. I think you need to pick up what you can and move south, brother.
Yeah, I that sounds like a plan. Once I'm done with this nonsense, I think that's exactly what I'll do.
There's got to be a line from Game of Thrones we can use here for like the cold, unforgiving North.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I can't remember a lot of that stuff.
Leave this land of the wildlings.
Something like that. Oh, look, here's a merchant bouncing around on the ice out here. Let's take a look and see what he's got going on.
That is a cool ass mountain though that separates that sits right there on that forest.
Are you talking about the big one that kind of divides all our properties?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Brown dye, that's kind of cool. Gunpowder, red sand, fire coral block, birch sapling rather.
Sampling. I love samplers.
Samplers are pretty good. Hearing the llamas, that is
Yeah,
actually pretty funny.
did you just kill the merchant?
I did.
Yeah, the jet. It's the fact that they do that, and also they make sure to have the little white particle effects come out of their mouths as they go. Poof,
Oh,
poof,
I didn't
poof,
notice that.
poof, poof.
That's.
I get some flint here. Oh, I don't have iron to make a flint and tinder. Ah, well. Well, you dump this gravel then. No point in me carrying it if I was going to set fire to something.
All right, I'm gonna have to make a new pickaxe because again, I already broke at least. I broke the equivalent of roughly 1 1/4 because I already had 2 of them that were somewhat depleted, but they're gone now.
Oh shit! I see coal and iron all over the north side of this mountain.
Of course you do.
Yeah, now that you don't need it anymore, this mountain you were living next to this entire time apparently had plenty.
Yeah, I just have to go to the one side of it, I guess. Fucking figures.
Okay, where am I in relation to the treasurer?
Let's see. I don't see you on the map now. That's. Oh wait, yeah, I do. You need to keep going north.
North, straight north or north to west?
A little bit northwest, but again, you don't have to go too much further. Okay, you're pointing straight at it. Basically.
I'll keep in this line then.
Yeah, you're not there yet. Obviously, I'll let you know. You'll probably see me. The tundra turns into frozen river,
Glacier
which
City.
then starts to. Yeah. But you're going in at enough of a rate that you'll probably see me within a minute here.
I gotta say, for how abominable the tundra is. Oh yeah, I see you. I don't even see. It's not even that I see your name. I see you, the person.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I see you now. Yeah, I'll.
Yo.
Yep, there you go.
Holy
It's over
shit.
here. What?
This glacier area.
It's pretty neat. I haven't gone out there to explore yet, but it is pretty cool.
It's like some kind of like it looks like a nuke hit.
It kind of does actually. Yeah, you're right. Barren but icy. Yeah, like right there. That was that's me having carved. Here, I'll hand you the map and see what the hell you think.
Is this a land of 3 rivers? Oh yeah, that's dead on. Yeah.
Yeah. And I got nothing. So by all means, do whatever you think should be done. I need to sit here and build another ice pick or pickaxe rather.
I need to build another shovel. Build.
What'd you say? Shovel build? Is that what you said?
I wanted to say I need to build another shovel. Unfortunately, what came out of my mouth was I need to build another shovel. So.
Okay. I see now. Shit, I have no. Okay, I can't. I have stone. I can at least make a stone pickaxe. It's better than nothing.
Boy, this is an archaeology dig site here. Jesus.
Yeah, and nothing to show for it.
That's how I bet a lot of them turn out. Oh.
That is true. Yeah, as you'll see, I dug down, I dug sideways.
You dung sideways?
I what?
You dung sideways?
It did sound like I said dung, yeah.
I done dug sideways!
and there's just nothing to indicate what direction we're even supposed to be going. There's nothing to say, go deep, go sideways. It could be just below the surface, I don't know. I thought once I got to the cobblestone that would be like, as you said, it's like, oh good, this is gonna be like the top of a I don't know, like a cathedral or something. But no, so far nothing.
Well, you know the last resort we could turn to.
What, TNT?
Yeah, I was about to say I spawn in a bunch of bombs.
I'd be worried about that though because it might be something so sensitive it'll blow up with the explosion.
That's
I mean,
true, but it would be
I
entertaining.
it would. I just don't know if it would be productive. Might
Yeah.
ruin the entire endeavor. I mean, only because we don't know exactly what we're dealing with. We don't know what the treasure even is, so it's hard to predict how it would react.
Why would the pirates bury it here?
I'm assuming it's randomized. I don't know.
I assume it's randomized because Minecraft just doesn't have pre-built worlds, but
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, maybe the algorithm says something like if it's X close to water, and this far inland, something like that.
yeah.
But I honestly, I really don't know. Your guess is I didn't know the game even had treasure until you found that ship.
Hmm. Yeah, do I still have the treasure map on my person? I do. Okay.
I hope so, because I don't. I
Oh
need
man,
to
I
try
built
to.
a crafting table without even seeing that you had another crafting table just three
No, no,
blocks
no.
over.
It was the other way. It was the other way around. I was just finishing crafting mine, and then I looked up and I saw that you'd already made yours, and I was like, "Well, that sucks. All right, well, I'll go up and put mine by his, I guess." Yeah. So it was really more on me, but it was actually pretty simultaneous.
That's great. Which one am I? I'm the white one, right, okay.
Like, I don't want to just dig as far down as we can get because that will take fucking forever. And I wouldn't think it would be super far
Found it!
down, but there's just you did.
I
Fuck.
looked at the map, I made sure to line my feet up exactly with the X, and I just dug straight the fuck down, and it was right
All
there.
right.
This
Oh,
is by
for
all
fuck's
means
sake.
your treasure, I'll let you have it.
Well, I at least want to see where you are and see if I can find it.
I'll
Where the
hand you
fuck
the
are you?
map.
Oh, there
Hello.
you are.
Yeah, just get your ass up here. You're gonna feel really
Okay,
silly. Okay, here you go. Here's the map, and there's the treasure. 3 blocks down.
that's the treasure 3 blocks down. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Look, I dug pretty much everywhere, but just short of that spot.
So if you
All
look
right,
at the
so yeah,
map and
hang
you
on.
look
Let
at
me.
your little arrow pointer on the map, yeah, you want to line your feet up exactly on X marks the spot.
So your feet specifically were on the spot.
You're gonna want to stand right on the fucking spot. Which, if you go and stand on the chest right now, you'll see.
Yeah,
You're right
I
in the
do
middle
see
of
what
the
you mean.
X.
Yep. Okay. Well, now I know how to do it.
These pirates were pretty fucking.
They were very precise.
Yeah.
All right. Now for the grand opening. What do we got?
Dirt.
Okay, we have. Well, no, we have 4 iron ingots,
Not
one
bad.
diamond.
Oh,
Yeah.
diamond.
1 diamond, 3 leads, 2 TNTs,
Oh.
one chain helmet,
Ooh.
helmet rather, and
Full durability.
looks that way. It doesn't have any marker or whatever, like no bar under it. So I guess that means it's full.
Shit, you never find that. You always have to kill a mob to get it, and you'll always end up losing durability by that. That's almost certainly better than your iron helmet you're wearing right now.
Oh, you cut out there for a second.
I'm sorry, I walked away from the mic for a second while I was doing
Oh,
that's almost certainly better than your iron helmet you're wearing right now.
I would think so. Yeah, full chain helmet. And I don't know if you heard it or not, but a strange blue orb labeled the Heart of the Sea.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm most compelled by. Let me swap out some of the sandstone here, free up my inventory, and also make sure that whoever else goes and finds this treasure after us will be very upset. Here's some gravel for you as well. You can take that. Here's some more cobblestone. I'll take the diamond though, and those 3 ingots. 4 ingots rather. I'll leave you with the TNT because you've been more liable to want to use it. You've had more more reasons to use it, so we can split that.
Nighttime's coming, it's spawning. I'm watching them spawn right in front of my fucking eyes.
Ah, that sucks.
Be quick about it.
I think I got everything. We don't need any of the leads, right? We get those pretty easy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, that's
Let me
it then. I'm
emphasize,
out of
they are
there.
coming.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back. There's a pretty safe spot over here I can lead you to inside this ice tower thingy.
Ah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, let me get over there. Fuck, I didn't realize that was a fall. Oh! Hey! Oh! Curse you! Oh, fuck. Okay, he didn't make it that far.
We made it. Yeah. Here, I'll cover this up. Ah, fuck you, dude. Get out of here.
I got him.
Oh, shit.
Shield.
Oh, right. Oh, he's still hitting me.
He's trying to shoot over me.
What a dick.
Alright, cover the spot.
Fuck you.
Wow, he waited for me to get out of the way.
And he also was able to hit me with the arrow without even being, like, even halfway around the corner. So that was kind of fucking annoyingly impressive. Yeah, we can spread this out a bit.
Yeah, I'm just making space for a crafting table for the moment. I'm gonna make some bread. Oh, I have steak.
Yeah, I have some chicken on me.
Oh,
Oops. Yeah, there we go. I think we're safe.
yeah, we can see through this hole whether it's night or day.
Yeah. I hear critters moving around upstairs.
Is this some kind of like special glacial ice that doesn't get melted by the torch?
I think it is, because I had a torch up here for a little while. Actually, the whole time that you and I were both digging, and nothing seemed to have happened.
Yeah.
Do we get... my inventory's full. You might have some of this. Is it just ice?
No, it seems to break upon us hitting it, so we may need shears or a special pick to get it back.
Oh, yeah, we don't get anything out of it. Okay. That was an odd noise.
Yes, it was. I thought that you made that.
No, not that I'm aware of. Yeah, what the hell is that?
That sounds like,
like
bones rattling.
Is that what that was?
Might be, yeah, might be one of the strays. There we go. Little bit of space in here.
Yeah. Bed would fit nicely in here. Give us a little bit more of a ceiling as well.
Whoops. I'll replace that with sandstone.
Trying to make it look like Pink's house.
Yeah.
Just a hodgepodge of ingredients.
Somebody's gonna find this place eventually, and what the hell happened here? It'll probably be it'll probably be you or me.
There's a good chance.
Who did this?
All right.
We'll sit around accusing each other for 10 minutes, like, what, Mike, what did you make this, huh? And then after we look at it enough, we'll be like, oh, right, we both did.
Yeah.
Actually, while I'm here, let me make a map of this place. Hoo yeah, oh.
Neat sound effect when you did that.
That's a nondescript looking map right there, brother. I'm sure that if I get more of the surrounding area mapped out, I'll know what the hell this means.
Presumably. As we're doing this, and I patiently wait, the spare screen over here has the What Happened episode on one of the Bayonettas, and I'm just reminded of
Three?
the fact that it must be, I guess, yeah, because
Yeah, it
I
would
didn't
be
even know there
3.
was a third one. Yeah. The
Yeah,
first one was supposed to
uh-huh.
be good, and then I heard the second one was good, and I never heard that there even was a third one, so I'm guessing that, yeah, that probably means it wasn't too good.
Well,
Um,
the actual parts where you play as Bayonetta, and you play as Bayonetta, those are good, to my understanding. The parts where you're playing as anyone else, not good. Anything where you're
the
watching a cutscene, spit in the face of the fans.
Really?
Oh yeah, like it was like intended as a finale, at least to Bayonetta as a character, but it's a scorched earth finale.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just distracted by the fact that whenever they show her, I'm like, God, she was hot.
That's a multitude of different designs for her in every game too. So pick your favorite.
Yeah, I have to look into that. It's the dark hair and the glasses. I felt so validated when everyone was like, "Wow, that Bayonetta chick's hot," and it's like, yeah, I called it since I was a little kid. Glasses, man, that's where it's at.
I remember this was Hideki Kamiya was made Bayonetta, at least the first two, right after. Well, he switched to making Bayonetta because, okay, the career path of Hideki Kamiya is the first couple Resident Evils along with Shinji Mikami. Then he made Devil May Cry 1. Capcom wants a Devil May Cry 2 immediately, but they don't put Kamiya or any of the people that worked on Devil May Cry 1 on the Devil May Cry 2 team. They get a team of fuck-ups and losers to make it, and shock of shocks, it's not good.
I would love to hear that in an interview. So this team you put together for Bayonetta, how's it going? Oh yeah, well, I assembled a great team of fuck ups and losers.
Yeah,
I assembled a prime team of assholes to make this game. I'm very excited.
like, if memory serves, Devil May Cry 2, the story there is they put together the crack team of dumb shits and fucking ass draggers, and 6 months later, there was like no progress. So they send in one of the more established guys who had some experience working on, like, I don't know, some of the better Street Fighters. And he gets there and they have one animation done. And they tell him,
as you said, ass draggers.
And they tell him, hey, we need the game in 6 months.
Oh, well, God.
Devil May Cry 2 is a story for another time, brother. But yeah.
Sounds pretty rough.
Kamiya works on Beautiful Joe, Okami, both of which are well liked but don't sell too well. And then the death knell for Kamiya's little team in there was, what was it? Godfist?
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I think it was called Godfist.
Yeah, and Godfist, excellent beat 'em up in a lot of ways. Also, notoriously low production values that made the critics shit all over it.
Oh,
so even though
okay.
it's a massive, cult classic.
Yeah.
It did terribly. Capcom sacks most of Kamiya's team, and Kamiya says, "All right, fuck it, I'm gonna go do it on my own." And he made Bayonetta.
Oh.
So one of the
original,
that all
came together.
Yeah, one of the original Resident Evil guys is one of the ones behind Bayonetta. And why did I bring that up?
Well, I was talking about Bayonetta, and how, well, you're talking about the failure of the third one. I was just talking about how hot she was.
So, when he was working on Bayonetta 1, the publishers told him, okay, this looks fine, but you have to take Bayonetta's glasses off. She's not hot with glasses. The glasses are not hot. They're not sexy.
Oh, wow.
And Kamiya not only says...
I would punch that guy.
Okay, so get ready for this. Kamiya not only says, no, fuck you, the glasses are staying on. Kamiya also goes back to the devs and tells the character designer, every single character in the game now has to wear glasses. And they did!
Really? They did?
And they did! Every
great.
character in that game wears glasses!
That's cool. I like that guy. That's good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I obviously, as I've told you before, the story of my next door neighbor, recoiling in disgust when I said that I like girls with glasses. I've come a long way now to where people seem to understand that this is in fact a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Took the world a while to catch up, I like to say. Because I was, of course, the only person in the world who liked girls with glasses. But no, it was very unpopular when I was a
The
kid.
only one.
At
They're
least...
thinking about putting you in a museum.
Say what? Oh, yeah, they're thinking about... Yeah, that's true. Well, now that we've
Right next to the
gone out here
stolen
and...
woolly mammoth.
Yeah.